Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Detroit in the building. Favorite in the building.
Okay, Detroit in the building. What's the deal?
What's shaking?
Shit in the city. You had me come to the city real quick.
I had you come to the city real quick. You wasn't gonna come out here anyway?
On some real shit. I only been to New York once. This is my second time in New York.
Really? How you like it? Honestly, you could be honest with me.
Well, it's the traffic that's got me irritated, but I came down here. I really was like, where the hoods at? Because y'all got some funny ass comedians. It was like certain energies I was trying to meet. Like
whose energy you want to meet?
It's this I know it's a comedian named like
Booba?
Mr. Don't Touch That.
Mr. Don't Touch That. Look at all the New Yorkers in the room.
Oh, he funny as hell. He be
Mr. Don't Touch That.
He go crazy on TikTok.
Who is it? No, Randy. I don't know. I thought he was gonna bring up like Booba and them, like the kids that be doing the pranks in the cars and shit.
I ain't helped to know.
I'm gonna put you on. Comedians? That's it? You know the hood's right there, right? It's like down the block.
And then I thought
where's the hood at? I'm like, right there,
and
down
then,
the block.
Yeah, but I was thinking it was, okay, so I know the comedians always be like, he always be asking like, you from Brooklyn or the Bronx? And he be like, he be having smoke with one of them and they just like, but it's like their energy. Huh?
Trill Marty, he be asking
To perfectly make him mad. Is he Spanish?
Y'all got hell of them.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Shout out my guys, but like, yeah, like I don't know. I'm trying to think about which one it is. I'm not sure. But have you been enjoying yourself out here?
Yeah, it was nice. We went to the Sex Museum. Went to Mastro's.
You got like a blow up penis.
Yeah.
Here.
It was really fun. It was real freaky and fun. It was hella good for pictures and shit.
Well, I'm glad my city's treating you well. Because sometimes people be here and they be like, oh, the trash, the rats. But
oh, no, I didn't see them big ass rats. I know y'all be having fat ass rats.
Oh, be careful when you step outside then.
Oh, yeah. I'm running to the car. I'm straight.
But I'm excited to have you here because it was crazy because I found you off the R.O.D performance. We were talking about that, right? And I'm really trying to remember where I found it. But ever since I saw that, I was like, nah, this girl is special, right? And I even got to say that even with the freestyle that you did today, that was a one take.
Yeah.
Smoked that shit.
Thank you.
That shit was fire.
Thank
and I was like, and at first I was like, where's this girl? Like, you had like that Detroit sound. Obviously, you got the Detroit sound. But I could definitely see people being like, oh, you from like the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because of just the sound. But like, those sounds are very similar too.
Yeah, I hate that. Sometimes people think I'm from Houston and all around. But when R.O.D was blowing up, they was all in the comments like, this that Detroit sound. Yeah. This, I could tell it's Detroit off rip. Like, and I like that when they know. Like,
when they know, yeah. Houston, that's...
Well, I went to Texas Southern, so they probably see me in Houston and be like, just assuming off bat. But yeah, they can't always figure it out.
Nah, but it definitely has that Detroit sound. And because when I had Nine here, me and her had like a conversation about how the similarities and like some of the cadences of like Detroit versus like the West Coast.
No, for real. Well, you know, cause she from the Bay, like, and the Bay is like our cousins. We say like. On some real shit, they be tapped into our like local people, and we be so surprised. Like the same people we know just coming up, they be already hip. They be real tapped in. The Bay Area and Detroit be tapped in again.
Do you be tapped into like the upcoming people in the Bay too? Obviously, nah. You know, you guys.
Well, no, I do because I got people in the Bay, so that's how I do. But. Shit, even like when Detroit go out to the Bay, they be kind of getting plugged on different type of time. When they see that culture, it just be like different, and they kind of get put on the shit. But shit, they be put on the shit. It's like that's why we like cousins. Like they rock the Cartiers, like how we rock the Cartiers, and we be learning about they pimp culture. Like, damn, this how y'all getting down? Like, this a whole hustle. Like, it's just different shit like that. Like.
Cause at first, like even when like I followed you, I was like, okay, cool. I see Nye. I saw All Black, and that's why I started. I'm like, Detroit or the Bay, right? You know what I'm saying? Cause you see shit like that too. But I thought it was cool, like how like the support system that's there between those two cities. You know what I'm saying too. How did you like first get in contact with like Nye and All Black?
Well, just social media. I'm cool with Guap Dad. He probably posted me, and that's probably how All Black found me. But like, Nine, I think just probably like female rappers, we pop up on each other's feed and shit. But no, definitely the Bay Area. Like I kind of lived in the Bay Area for like a little part of the pandemic, I had lived down there. So
okay.
I lived in Oakland, West Oakland.
How did you and Guap first then? Oh, that was the when you were out there during the pandemic?
Yeah, but also I met him through Jigga Juice.
Okay.
He a West Oakland rapper. He introduced me to Guap Dad.
Gotcha.
And them my family.
Why'd you spend time out there during the pandemic? Just cause, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the subject.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The pandemic, like, you know, it was money to be made in California during the pandemic.
Gotcha.
So I just sat my ass down there for a second. It was money to be made.
How long have you been doing music officially for then?
So I made my first song 2019.
Okay. So then the pandemic hit, and then it was like.
Yeah, then the pandemic hit, and it was like, I was like, damn, I can fund all this shit. Because I knew I could rap, but I didn't want to pay a cameraman out of pocket. I didn't, like, I'm a cheap bitch. I, like, save my money, only spending it on what's going to make me back money. And at the time, I wasn't looking at music like it could make me back money. So, but yeah, during the pandemic, you know, everybody was rich and shit. I took my time to, like, invest in myself with the music, for sure.
So that was, like, when you really were able to lock in.
Right, 2020.
Did you, when you shot the R.O.D. performance, did you really think that was going to be, like, the thing that was going to shoot you up like that?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. Like, so all the platforms that I posted on, it's like, you know how the apps kind of like zoom it in, but like on the official YouTube video, this nigga had me do the one mic in front of a fucking dumpster. Like, it's a dumpster in the corner somewhere, and I was mad as fuck. Like, why the fuck? I was with my homegirl Melita, and I'm like, bitch, did you see I was in front of this dumpster?
Wait, I gotta see it. I gotta see it now.
I was irritated as fuck. But that's a blue ass side, I guess, you know.
But you don't see the dumpster on social media.
Right. But no, I was really big. But even my YouTube, like on YouTube, it did the best numbers for me that like anything on my channel has done.
Why he put you in front of a dumpster?
But it was like a warehouse, so I think that was the look he wanted. But you see that fucking dumpster? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of hard still though.
But no, I love it. Shout out to Cash World for showing that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's the clarity on that bitch for sure.
Right, and the dumpster is blurred out in the back anyway, so.
Yeah, but I'm a woman, and I didn't like a fucking dumpster in the corner.
Like, I mean, but then you do the social media thing, and it's just like, it's just only you in it.
Yeah.
That's fire. Did you get like a lot of reach? Like, I mean, obviously, like I reached out, but did you get like a lot of hit ups from like artists and shit like that after that too, or?
So yeah, like certain artists are hitting me now and just like different platforms, and I gotta assume, especially you said you just found me off R.O.D. So, cause I was wondering, I gotta assume it's all coming from R.O.D. Like, and so it's lit. Like, you know, I just gotta stay consistent, and I just dropped the visualizer to R.O.D. I might still shoot like an official music video, but even the visualizer is like going up. I feel like at the same speed that R.O.D. was going up when I was like, damn, these numbers too good on the first day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I added another verse to it though to make it like kind of different because it's been probably like a couple weeks since I had dropped the one mic.
Right. You putting some money into the video?
Yeah, I got to. The official music video,
See,
I got
you now.
to.
You can't be cheap anymore.
Yeah, no. Like, India Love, she showed a lot of love to the song. I need her to hear the new one because I know she loved the first one because she just was showing love on her own. Like, so she got to hear the new one with the new verse and shit.
India, tap in.
Yeah.
Tap in. Has it been like weird? Like, how are you handling all this attention so quickly?
Honestly, it's not that much attention. Like, I mean, it's all through my phone, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in Detroit, so it ain't on that level. But I mean, you know, when I see DMs, I be like, bitch, look, what the fuck? Like, but then it kind of died down, like, okay. Like, because it's like, but you know, people tap in. What I know it's about, like, famous people, like real, like, more in the industry, they'll tap in with you and just, it'll be left there, like, ain't shit up. Where's the rest of the conversation? Like, it don't be too much, like, just a DM, it don't be too much to get hype about, you know? But I'm happy about this being, like, the biggest song that, like, I done dropped independently, so.
Right. Do you think you're gonna sign then, eventually? Is that what you want, or do you think you're gonna sign this course?
Honestly, I had, like, a label meeting the other day, and they asked me, do I want to be signed? Like, is that my purpose? Is that my goal? And I kind of was like, you know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know if the numbers make sense, but like I honestly my purpose, I have set numbers in my mind that's like I want to make this off of feature money. I want to make this off of show money. I want to make this off of streaming money. So I think that's my goal before a label. But you know that the label just gotta make sense, and you know what I'm saying, it's gotta feel right. What I learned is like a lot of the like label shit be like, you know, business is business, and I'm a person who I just like genuine shit and like, you know, real shit. So like I fuck around and be like, oh, this just business to you, and kind of be in my feelings. So you know, everything just gotta feel right. So I know some people feel like they labels you welcome them like family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just gotta be the right shit.
Yeah, I think like asking you like if your goal is to be signed is kind of like a hard question to answer too, because it's like, I mean, your goal at the end of the day is you want to make money, you want to be successful. So it shouldn't be like they shouldn't be asking you like, oh, do you want this? They should be telling you like, oh, this is how we could help your career, because that's really what matters. Not if you give a fuck about being signed or not. Being signed is cool, but like you don't want to be signed and be shelved. You know what I'm saying? You want to be signed and then put in.
Yeah, cause I hear that happens a lot too.
Yeah,
People get shelved.
Yeah, you want to be signed and you want them to be like actively like involved in your career and shit like that.
Then I feel like if they come in to hit you up at a certain level in your career, they're not gonna offer you the same as they would if you was at a bigger level in your career. So, you know what I'm saying? It's timing too with it.
Yeah, like also like what if you drop like what if like the next song drops, this freestyle drops, and then boom, it's just like you went from being worth, I don't know, like $500,000 to $1 million, for example. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like one of the label meetings, what the nigga said to me, he was like, you know, you need this and that to get to the next level. And I'm like, well, shit, so far, I ain't had this and that, and I've been getting to new levels. So, you know what I'm saying? When I'm at the standstill, maybe what you saying might click in my head, but you know what I'm saying?
But you've been doing everything as is already too by yourself.
Right.
When it comes to like being in, but also like being independent, you have like the freedom to drop like whenever you want. Too.
Yeah, I learned that too. Like, I don't want to be waiting on nobody. Like I got a couple friends that sign the labels, and you know, they whole projects be ready. They play that shit for me, and I be like, damn, that shit hard, but they gotta wait on their label. That shit.
Hopefully that won't happen. You gonna
Yeah.
make the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Vanilla Visas though.
Yeah.
Out now. Where did you get the Vanilla Visas idea from originally?
So Vanilla Visas, that's like my kind of like my alias other than Vay Vanilla. And so Vanilla Visas are like you know them, you ever see them Visa gift cards?
Of course.
And that'd be the Vanilla brand.
Of course.
So like, you know, that was kind of like my first kind of like come up jugging was, you know, Giphy. So like I just played it off of that. In a way, I used to kind of be like leaning towards being like a scam rapper, but then I just stopped because it was like, you know, it's getting kind of federal.
Yep.
I was like,
fake telling on yourself just a little bit.
Yeah, so, you know, but I always be Vanilla Visas because that's how I came up with Vay Vanilla.
Because the cover, I wanted to say the cover for it looks like a Dat Piff mixtape cover. That's why I liked it. I was like, I kind of like how the cover of it and like the aesthetic of it. It gave very much like the Dat Piff era of like music and shit.
Yeah.
I fucked with that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the one. That's the tape. 99 on too. I threw her on.
Yeah, with the cause like you were talking about like scam rap. It was funny because I was like, I remember when I used to talk to Guap about that, and that's like now it's like well maybe you know we should have maybe you know what I'm saying, a lot of PP loans going around out there. You know what I'm saying? If you're in New York, if you know, you know.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, I still love the scam rap though, cause you hear the hunger, you hear the grind. I love that shit. But.
Are you working on another project right now? Like, what kind of space are you in at this moment now?
Yeah, so after my initial plan was dropping singles for a while, cause of Vanilla Visas, or I had dropped this. But when I seen R.O.D going up, I'm like, yeah. So I'll just put like some of the songs I had planned as singles. I'm building a tape now because I just seen how much traction it was getting. So.
Coming soon.
I'm working on the tape, yeah.
So we got a tape on the way. What else you got coming up that the people got to know about?
The official music video to R.O.D coming up for sure.
Budget.
Yeah.
Big budget.
And yeah, I'm gonna drop the tape. And shit, you know, we gotta see the opportunities just be come rolling in. You
Right.
can't hit me up out of nowhere. Shit just be coming day by day.
Shit, well, when I see a dope artist who I'm like, oh yeah, she one of the ones. Like I'm like, I gotta tap in.
Yeah, that's
like,
real.
Like you and Maya the Don out here in New York, she got the Telfie song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like when I see shit like that early on, and I'm like, oh yeah, nah, they fire. Like I see the vision with them. Like I like tapping in with that type of shit too, because you know what I'm saying. I think it's important to give people, what's the word I'm looking for? Opportunities to do dope shit. You
Yeah,
know,
for
like tell
real.
your story on the interview, kill a fucking freestyle the way you killed, because that shit was fire.
Thank you.
That
Thank
shit
you.
really tough. Like I ain't gonna lie, you and Nah this past week smoked those shits.
Thank you.
And I love you.
I ain't think it was gonna be one take neither, but you know, let's go. But yeah, I fuck with it.
Well, congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see like how you continue to grow from here.
Yeah.
Official video for R.O.D on the way. Anything else you want to let your fans know where they can follow you at? All that good stuff. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
What's up, y'all? Vay Vanilla Visas, Detroit in the building. DETROIT and NYC. And all my social medias are Vay Vanilla. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok, Vay Vanilla Visas. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
There you go. Make sure you go follow her. Go run up everything she has out now. Vanilla Visas, obviously, R.O.D video on the way. Go keep running that performance up. Go run up that freestyle. That's out now. Go follow her. Go show her some love. Go show her some support. Love is free. Support is free. Which I already knew that. Till next time. Vay Vanilla, Detroit in the building. We out. Bye.